Hello and welcome everyone. I've had a busy day, busy few last week. It's been a while since I've been on here live. I was in Scotland, took a trip to Scotland, and Scotland is a beautiful country, a beautiful, energetic country. And along with that, I was able to meet wonderful people from all across the world who are coaching the material that Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher put together. So that was an amazing time as well. Being in a room full of people who understand who they really are, that they are creators of their life. It is a very high, energetic feeling. It's a feeling that you have, and it's so amazing. I had a wonderful time. I learned a lot too. So, being with people, being with like-minded people, being with people that understand that we are divine beings, that we are creators of our life, it brings about a different way of talking and what we talk about, because we talk about abundance. We talk about the things we're creating. We talk about the goodness of life. And that's what all the conversations were geared around. What I noticed is that we were all at a little bit different levels of our belief systems. And what we are all constantly working at is our paradigms, to really look at why do we believe the way we do, and to remove limited beliefs and replace those limited beliefs with bigger, beautiful beliefs. Because the truth is that there are so many possibilities for each one of us. And we can create whatever life that we want to. And we are able to manifest. We are able to heal ourselves. We are able to do all of these wonderful things whenever you realize that you have the power from within, right? We've been told that the kingdom of heaven is from within. The power is from within. And how do we do this? It's really eliminating these limited beliefs that we have. We call them paradigms. And we've discussed paradigms are the demons. Paradigms are the ones that hold us back because of the way we think, because we think so small. We think so small whenever everything that we ever want is available to us. And it's available to us through our thinking into results. That's the coaching that I do, 12 lessons. It's what I utilized whenever I decided that I was going to exit the corporate world as a mechanical engineer, make a paradigm shift into doing what I'm doing now, which is coaching, teaching people this material because it is true, it works, I proved it for my life, and I continue to create beautiful things. And I've also taken that into energy healing as well. So, overriding the paradigms. That is the biggest thing that we have to do, is really examine, why do we believe the way that we believe? Why are our beliefs there? Are those beliefs true? So really examining those and taking a look at what big, beautiful beliefs do we want to have and moving forward with this. So it really is a mind thing. It's really about thinking big and creating the life that you want. Sometimes I heard someone say the other day, whenever they listen to one of my master classes, is they're not sure if they understand what I'm saying. But it's really, really very simple. I mean, it's 12 lessons that anybody can understand. I mean, this is being taught to children. If children understood this at an early age, they wouldn't have these limited beliefs that they have to overwrite, that they have to replace. So it's a very simple thing. It's a mind thing. It's why do we believe the way that we do? And we can make it very easy, or we can make it very difficult. So the greatest gift as being a mother, being a father, being a parent to someone is to teach your children the true power that they have. So they don't have to learn this later on in life and have to unravel all of these limited beliefs that society has placed on us, that we've accepted, that we've learned. Bob always told us that if you're going to follow somebody, and 95% of the people are going one way and 5% are going the other, you might want to follow the 5% because they're probably actually thinking instead of just following the crowd. Let's really think, use our intuition, and move forward with what we want in life. I was thinking about different topics that came up, and I gotta tell you, sometimes I have to really check myself because I have all of this amazing material for people. All you have to do is study you. The best thing you can ever do is just work on you, and it changes your life, and it also helps uplift people around you. So there's these amazing 12 lessons that you can learn, that you can implement into your life. And the other thing that I learned in Scotland is that all of us coaches, all of us that are manifesting things, that are creating our life, we all design our life in different ways. So there's no one way that you have to do it. You really have to think about what is it that you want. Some of the coaches were manifesting cars and mansions and all of these things because that's what they want. And that's okay. You can do that. There were other coaches who were like the simple life. So they wanted to manifest just a simple, nice life, although they still provide service out into the world. So they manifest a lot of money, but they also give it back to a lot of charities or where they think they can improve the world. So there's no one right way of how to design your life. It's what is it that you want? That's what people, and that's the first lesson that we go through, is a big idea, a worthy idea. What is it that you want for your life? And there's no right or wrong answer. It's you, it's your life. You design it. And then just follow the steps of how to make that happen. It's really not that hard. It's pretty simple. But it's really, the hardest thing is really checking, how are you talking to yourself? Because what's manifesting on the outside world is what you're saying to yourself on the inside. So manifesting from the inside out, like how are we talking to ourselves? What's the inner word? What's the inner dialogue that we're telling ourselves? What's our belief systems? And that's how we manifest on the outside. Many people will look at the outside world and say, oh, well, this is true, and then manifest from that standpoint, believing that, and then they just manifest the same things over and over. So I got to thinking, what made me go down this path? What made me say, I'm going to look, I think there's something greater to life. I think people do come across this sometime, like, I'm here for more. There's some sort of greatness that I'm supposed to be doing here in this world today. There's something great that I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know what it is. I do think that people come across that or say that to themselves in some way. But at the end of, whenever I got to my corporate world, there was something that was saying there's more. This is not fulfilling anymore. There's more to life. There's more there's more out there. And I started studying with Bob Proctor. And there's this one thing that that Bob's friend Mary Morrissey said that really just pinged me, that just stuck with me. So it's a long paragraph, so I'm just going to pull out some of the parts that Mary said that really was like, wow. But she was saying that it's like we were sent off into this distant land. It was a Rumi quote, but she rephrased it. So it's like we're sent off into Earth, and we have one specific task to accomplish: the discovery and the delivery of who we are as sons and daughters of this universe of life itself. And then she goes on to say, we could accomplish 100 other things, and the world will convince us of little things we need to do. But if we fail to discover and deliver who we really are, in the end, it will be as if we did nothing. And I was like, wow, something about that really rang true to me. So that's why I went off on the discovery of who we really are. And we all have unique gifts and talents. And we just need to explore that a little bit further and bring it to the surface. So bringing those gifts and talents to the world, to the servant, to be of service to the world in some way, and something that you love to do. It's not what you are doing. We're all spiritual beings living in a physical body. You can do whatever you want to. What is it that you love to do? What is it that you discovered in your life that you love to do right now? Because it's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. All right? So the slate is wide open on how you want to design your life. It's not what you're doing. Do what you love to do. It's how you're doing it. And you can design your life and manifest anything that you want to into the world. I just think that's a beautiful thing to realize, is how powerful each one of us are, because we are the creators of our life. And everything is created from the inside out. And it's really looking at the paradigms, it's looking at our limited belief systems. Sometimes I have to check myself because I know this to be true. And I know this to be true of everyone out there. And I have the tools to help you, but you got to get past your belief system. You've got to step into it and say, okay, I'm giving this everything I got, because that's what I did. Whenever I learned of this, I'm like, I'm going for it. There's truth behind this, and I'm going to go do it. And I'm going to study me, and I'm going to study me and really figure out who I am. All right. So whenever I say, sometimes I see people like if you go on Facebook, they're talking about negative things. And it's like, do people have any idea what this negativity does? Not just putting it out there for other people, but what it does for yourself. Because you got to be in this positive mindset. You've got to be in this place where your mind is positive and you can receive the intuition, the guidance, the inner guidance. You have to clear all of that to have your mind open to receive. Because life is supposed to be, it doesn't matter what you do what you love, but it's how you're doing it. So being in that positive mind state, being in that, it puts you in a higher vibration. And when you're in a higher vibration, everything in your life lifts. Your health is better. Your relationships are better. Everything just gets better and better and better. And then you see sometimes people just complaining, talking about health, talking about things on Facebook. And it's like, it's all here for you. It's all ready for you. All you have to do is step up and say, I'm ready to do this. All right? So it's all about trusting, knowing, and following your intuition. And so I will be here still talking about these things forever, about mindsets, about the ability to manifest, about the ability to heal yourself. And I have the tools that can help you. And when you're ready to step up and do that, I'm ready to help you. Trusting, knowing, and following.